Good morning, DSC, and welcome back to another lesson in grade 12 entrepreneurship. You'll notice I have much less hair. I shaved my head last night. It is currently March 12th that I'm filming this, but you guys won't see this until much later than that. Regardless, I now no longer have hair. That's the story behind that. Today, we're going to learn how to evaluate our venture idea to determine its feasibility or likelihood of its success. When I say feasibility, I just mean the likelihood that it is able to succeed or do well. As usual, we have our 5 tasks. Please watch this video in its entirety. I have a short news article here about some Indigenous award-winning companies. The textbook reading today can be found at this link, so you just click on it. We have the definition of feasibility right here. And the first section just goes into the different types of businesses. We have 5 different types here. Figure out which type yours is. For example, manufacturer, that's a business that makes something. A resource developer, that is a business that takes natural resources from the environment. So think mining, fishing, wood harvesting. Those are all, and farming, of course. Those are all resource developers. Wholesalers, these are businesses that buy from resource developers, these people up here, and then they sell them to other businesses. So think of them as the middlemen. Retailers or e-tailers, most businesses are retailers. They sell products or services directly to customers, either in an actual building, a brick and mortar business, or an online business. And then finally, a service provider. This is when you're doing something or work for other people. So getting a haircut, hiring someone to shovel your driveway or mow your lawn, those are all service providers. And then this is just how you should think about your feasibility or likelihood of success. So just read this section, please. All right, so let's go into the questions. First, I just want you to compare retail versus e-tail. E-tail is just online business. And it's specified right here. So give me 2 advantages and disadvantages of regular retail versus e-tail. Then tell me, number 2, what is your business type? So we have the 5 types listed here. What type is your business? What needs or wants does your business idea satisfy? So remember, need is something that you have to have in order to survive, food, water, clothing, shelter. Want is just what people don't need, but would still like to have. Number 4, what skills, qualities, or characteristics or experiences do you have that could help you start this venture? Have you taken a business course before? Say, BDV4C, and have you worked a part-time job? And when I do the business class, I usually use snow shoveling as my business idea. So I have experience shoveling snow and driveways. All right. And another thing I have is I have a snow shovel. So that's all you need to do. Just tell me what assets you have to help you start a business. It could be what equipment, I'll even specify that. Equipment. So anything that you have that can help you start a business, put it here. Even if it's money, you have $500 or $1,000 saved up, you can put that. If you have a friend or family member who is an entrepreneur themselves, you can mention that too. Just tell me if your business is a for or non-for-profit business. So do you plan on keeping that saved money, or do you plan on using that saved money to support a cause? Either one is fine. Where would the ideal location for your business be? Would it be in your home community, Thunder Bay, or elsewhere? Just tell me where it will be. Who would be your competitors if you were to start a business idea? Think about who would sell similar products or services in your chosen location, which is what's specified here. And if you have no competitors, just say so. Next, how would your business idea use the internet? In other words, would customers be able to buy products and services from you online, or would you just use your website to inform your customers? Or you could do both. So you don't need to have an online store, but if you don't, you'll use your website to tell customers about your business so they can learn about your business idea from visiting that website. But if you want to have an online store too, feel free to. What startup costs will your business have? You can add or delete rows as necessary. So by default, I've included 4 rows. And to add or delete, you just right click on your chart. You can insert rows, insert column. You don't need to insert columns, but you can delete rows here and insert rows here. So that's how you do that. So if my idea is snow shoveling, well, now I need to find out how much a snow shovel costs. Canadian Tire. So I'll use Canadian Tire Home Depot as my supplier. We got, let's go with this one, the ergonomic snow shovel. So $30. Remember, this is just estimated amount, so you could just round it up. Canadian Tire. And then I would just do that for any other supplies that I would need. I need a snow jacket, gloves. Winter gloves. I find with winter clothing, you get what you pay for. So I'd be willing to spend more money, $40. So just do that for as many startup costs that you can think of. Remember, your business idea should be around $500 maximum. Now, say if I cost out all my items and it's only like $120, you don't need, the less money you have to spend to start up your business idea, the better. For example, if you're doing a babysitting idea, maybe you buy some games, some snacks, some toys. That's it. So the cheaper it is to start up your business idea, the more profit you can make with that idea. Number 10, where would you get money for your startup costs? So do you have money saved up from a part-time job, or from birthday and Christmas gifts from your family? Or do you know of your chief and counsel that would be willing to give money to new business ideas? So if your business idea is like $1 million, it's probably not likely that you'll be able to get that startup money. But if your business idea only costs $100, you can easily save up for that. Just tell me, where can you get some startup money? Finally, do you think your business idea is feasible or likely to succeed? Be sure to explain your answer. So if you think it's a good idea and that's something that you could definitely do for money, just tell me why. Dog walking, that requires very little to any startup costs. Is that something that you think you could succeed with? All right, last but not least, we have our self-assessment. So we're learning how to evaluate your venture idea to determine its likelihood of success. So if you've done these 4 things, compare the advantages and disadvantages of e-tail and retail businesses. You determine how your business idea would use the internet to increase its chances of success. Would you have an online store, or would you just use it to inform your viewers? Have you researched some startup costs associated with your venture idea? Venture and business idea, they just mean the same thing. I use the two interchangeably. And have you evaluated the feasibility or likelihood of success of your business idea? And you do that by answering this question. So if you did that question, put an X here. So give yourself an X in either column, and then for every X in this column, give yourself a mark. So if you checked off X for all these and have met, give yourself a mark of 4 out of 4. All right, folks, that's it for today's video lesson. And as usual, feel free to visit me in Google Meet. I'll be there every morning until noon Eastern. That's 11 Central. All right, bye. All right, sorry. All right, everyone, have a great day and bye.